Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. If you forgive others their transgressions, your heavenly Father will forgive you yours. But if you do not forgive others, neither will your Father forgive your transgressions.
Fluctuated moods, my poles can't seem to level it. Was all for good or evil, went with the malevolent settlement. People can't stomach my sin, I'll make the devil sick. Everything from autoerotic asphyxia to embezzlement. I've conquered the archfiend while many never heard the story. Emulated Satan's soul and ruled purgatory. Made his servants walk earth and murder for me. I'm an anthropophagite that likes his fresh human burger gory. Bone marrow you could boil off, take a whiff, smelling body. Iniquity stick to me, anti-enthusiast, feel melancholy. Excitability only happens with death, then I'm swelling jolly. Red rain all day, you can make a killing selling browlies. My adversaries are mortals, you wouldn't believe the hate. I'm indisposed, no healing agent to alleviate. Certain limbs I accumulate just to feed the snakes. A macabre opera of goblins is what I need to make. Satan's neck, I'm taking hell's throne. I want his servant, his wife, his fucking cell phone. I'm not gonna lie, I'ma fuck his ass and kill him. It's cold with pure hatred, I ain't gonna kill him. I'm not gonna lie, I'ma fuck his ass and kill him. It's cold with pure hatred, I ain't gonna kill him. Egregious but eminent to massacre completion. Demons let me feast till the ambassadors done eating. They urinate when I roar, then the catheter starts leaking. Even my personal advocate / night manager starts freaking. My scummy sucky bitch sex slaves got some mad hairy legs. Sodomize them and rupture hemorrhoids the size of Cadbury eggs. Even though some of their lineaments resemble Leatherface, and the dumb shit, strumpet, scrawny, starving featherweights. I'm just fixated on forcibly stimulating females. Damage the larynx with DNA, my urethra ejaculating details. I dream about seal poaching and annihilating sea whales. Been interrogated but never has my crime violating derailed. Got a heart of scrap gold and hell melts that vascular organ. Cranium blocks out the heat and conscious just passed through the warming. Minions pop benzodiazepine and trash through the morning. Anthrax I give to deliberate my demons in the crash while they snorting. Out for Satan's neck, I'm taking hell's throne. I want his servant, his wife, his fucking cell phone. I'm not gonna lie, I'ma fuck his ass and kill him. It's cold with pure hatred, I ain't gonna kill him. I'm not gonna lie, I'ma fuck his ass and kill him. It's cold with pure hatred, I ain't gonna kill him. All I see is flames, not roasting but feverish. Watching others that already seem dead and cleaverist. Sharp objects and torture is accepted in this dimension. Incubus' play neglected us with detention. Some get stripped, others anatomy dissected for some attention. Seeing everyone around me getting disrespected, too cruel to mention. It's like these things hate life and latches on to death. Also notice they all got scratches on their neck. This goblin of some sort hawks a loogie in my eye. Keep walking, thought it was spooky as to why loopy, and I try not to fall victim. Feel I tried it before. Heat blisters forming and my lips are sore. All they drink is blood, so I sip the gore. Crate to cut the forms, let's try with the sword. I'm weirdly chowing on flesh and don't find it scary. And it's too bizarre, I feel my chest and my heart is barely beating. I feel I'm on autopilot, but it's like second nature. Careless of getting stabbed, I don't find weapons danger. But the way you're living, but in this nefarious place where I'm haunted by evil with the scariest face. Religion isn't even discussion, no one to carry this faith. Some are in enjoyment as they skip through the coals. Bullet wounds and people and the rats rip through the holes. Laughter I hear, the harsh sounds are so sadistic. Everyone here I found are so malicious. take a breather, so I lay in a pile of bones. Even though it smells like death and vile cologne, pick up rocks and file the stones. Throwing them seems I left my fucking smile at home. This is a dream. The only thing I should be sweating is this heat. Okay, that's it. I'm betting I'm just asleep. Let's change this disastrous setting the dream seeks, and then I steam to letting all the dream creeps. I just need to look and get out of this iniquitous dream, surrounded by crying, suffering, and ubiquitous screams. I see a huge demon, and since it's a dream, I ignore the thing. But he makes my ears ring with this big roar he brings. So realistic, all this flesh smoke and I choke. But it's not smoke, this demon's choking my throat. Hitting his arms while I dangle blue. Claw marks on the others is cause they got strangled too. Now I'm having flashbacks of this noose and this branch. When I thought of this, he let me loose of his hands. Felt blood drain from my eyes and drip on the ground. And I stared at the demon, I didn't hear shit, not a sound. He then again roared, swept me off my feet and fell. Then he said,
"Another suicide? I'm running out of seats in hell."
when I'm not spitting rhymes and making classic hits, then I'm sniffing lines and taking acid hits. I put in work so no flaws attack my buzz, producing mescaline, draining every bit of cacti sludge. Who needs dope? I mean, who needs dopamine when you got scopamine? Lose willpower and you never woke to dream. That's devil's breath, also slang coke to fiends. It's that pure Colombian white powder. Addicts bug me most at night, I'm the light tower. They worship my existence and I really like power, but I'm dazed off the DHA, might not have the right hours or the right time frame. My complexion numb, shrooms make me feel like shit, makes my brain cell collection dumb. Messing with anything to change my perception. Psychedelics got me feeling strange to perfection. Drugs, that's what we be doing in our free time. Drugs, getting high off anything we find. Drugs, that's what we be doing in our free time. Drugs, getting high off anything we find.
Focus psychotropics, psilocybin super opus. Deadly octopus turns you soulless. Seems like fun like a circus until your life is worthless. Let's alter optics. Truth is golden crescent. Spread toxics. Psychotic politics. Create the suicide forest, where from the trees the Japanese hang corpses to orbit like rare orchids. Russians unlock inexpensive mock heroin stock. With one shot, skin drops off. Real life croc. Produce scales and rot. Crocodile from the serpent citadel of evil forces. Narco-terrorism courses in the blood of the remorseless. Death of culture. Coca mixed with baking soda. Roca. Synthetic crack tokas. Faces twist like the Joker. Acid-filled super soaker. Skin flake smoker. From Russia to Pagoda. Destroy the people with an odor. Scopamine, follow the leader. Slums of squalor. Sin of powders. Humans with the powers of the reaper. Nature a death dealer. Baroka a flower. Mother Earth reveals her power. Man-made painkiller, pill dropping thriller. Oxycontin, mind rotten. Feed the need instead of eat. Dead meth teeth. Populations cower at the power of drugs. And the descent man will go in the 25th hour. Death dealers and liars, the devil's medicine devours. We must educate ours.
Drugs, that's what we be doing in our free time. Drugs, getting high off anything we find.
Drugs. Yo, I got this OJ and all these mushrooms. Wait a second, no I don't, they've already been consumed. It's time to open the doors of perception. Third eye navigation, sure to learn a lesson. Have a death experience, then a rebirth. Become a man of nature, one with the universe. Feeding the head trip for understanding comes in handy to avoid a bumpy landing. Not a fan of coke, but did my share of lines. I prefer psychedelics as a paradigm. I pop pills from Seroquel to X. Haven't OD'd yet, feeling really blessed. And fuck a Molly, give me some Mary Jane. I'll take an herbal remedy any day. Say what you want, really couldn't care. I keep calm and put it in the air.
Drugs, that's what we be doing in our free time. Drugs, getting high off anything we find. Drugs, that's what we be doing in our free time. Drugs, getting high off anything. roMANIC depression is my form of heart disease. Coldness in the bloodstream, clots and starts to freeze. Personalities are split, brainwaves got the port disease. Then when they migrate, the doghounds out barks the fleas. Love is a playground and I have them pushing my mood swings. Even though they try to help, but I'm a sour puss and say rude things. Controlling maniac that's over vigilant. Vulnerability made the host of a burn another bridge event. I sleep while they vent like my eyelids cement. To be labeled bad listener, what the human average prevents. I claim Ronnie will change, but ILLtemper reappears to the scene. Clued in demon communication, not clear to the team. I was raised to treat women with disrespect. You do as you see is the sense of this the text. And when they try to leave, you change into a sissy wreck with the bullshit apology and some frisky sex. Slapbox with words that's ILLtemper's expressed alias. Till I start open my knuckles on the wall with the scaly fist. I'ma act like women are terrorists. Drive a girl up a wall till a blade tear her wrist. At the beginning it's sweet, we go out, share a soda float. Just kiss on the first date, maybe her tits I'll motorboat. Maybe take a fish and rent a Toyota boat. Then 6 months later I'm beating her with the yoga rope. It's really hard to let go when you're getting choked. And I'm trash, there was times I tried slitting throat. Gave bloody lipstick to can when they sipping coke. They sucking down cig, slobber lippin' smokes. I'm Einstein with all these problems in my crazy cranium. And I act so childish, it seems I'm zany, brainy, dumb. I drive them the drugs, and I leave a female plastered, while my jealousy spies on her with her email passwords. I'm slicing jugulars, the jugglers juggling kitchen knives. Hit the throat post immediately, disregard with insides. History of nervousness, meaning me streaming pee, disquieted, pissing pants. My calling was blocked, missing chance, kissing hands, storming the personification of death, which is racing the chest, the rib cage, tasting the stress, wasting the breath to cut and curse. Haven't used God's name in vain, drain. Tolerance of pain I maintain. Fuck the easy lane, the same tame. I bend frames of your four gap wits with they hybrids and recycle bins and storage plastic. I'm bombastic, nail bats, fish the tree, watch them wiggle to deceased. All these dead animals, my property, I giggle at police. Crock pot, I whip up my fat cock and tinkle on your feast. Monstrosity, monster under the bed, I bring wrinkles to the beast. Zombie act, feeding demons, got Pringles on my sheets. Can't hurt, something too hurt to have physical feeling. Still searching for an exorcist to God, biblical healing.
I'm so mean and I know I can't help it. It's in my genes and I know I can't help it. I'm so mean and I know I can't help it. It's in my genes and I know I can't help it.
Masturbation is the same mind of captivating, cause I be strapping the cat to the mat and splatting on him or her. Whatever, you can feel it in her fur. I'm sure you think I'm a disgusting turd, I prefer to be called sir. I never imagined this until I fall for the bottle. I swear I'm normal till I'm home alone like a lost toddler. God, I'm just another goblin, a slob, and I wanna murder every person at my job. Stop! That's just my conscience doing me a favor, nothing to savor. Yesterday I cursed out my neighbor. For dogs it's my yard again, I'm slicing it with a razor, feeding it chocolate so when it runs away it'll die before they can chase her. I hate her, I'm a fucking prick, but I could give a shit. I feel big as Riddick is and these supplements make my attitude ridiculous. I'm superstitious, these ghosts are probably in stitches. Watch me watch faces of death with my dick stiff, I'm sick shit. Pissed with time going tick tick, and my alarm in the morning to go suck the dick of a faggot ass boss who doesn't give a fuck about work ethics. I'm precious, but he doesn't acknowledge or respect it. Till I walk in at breakfast while he pressing the keys to his computer and give him a complimentary neck slit. I got anger problems, so respect my tongue. If I tell ya I don't feel you when you see me run. But you're real and you acting so young. Thought you made songs about the actions of the dumb. Well, first off, I make some conscious songs, some. That's only cause I don't party. I live with my girl, daughter, and 2 sons. Family man with issues.
So mean and I know I can't help it. It's in my genes and I
couch. It's like, bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.